What's up, guys? It's your boy Kevin Valentine here, and this is the Market Fox, and this is an introductory video to get you guys ready for some advanced topics. But we're gonna cover some basics just so you guys can understand how to identify some things. So right now, we're gonna go over trend lines and an introductory to Fibs, and it's just so you guys can have an idea how to spot uptrends like we have currently here on Bitcoin. And what an uptrend is, guys, is just connecting swing lows like so, going up 1, 2, 3, and connecting swing highs. Okay. But once you get this, you notice you have like this upward movement, right? So then you can come and you can place a horizontal line here. And if you notice, guys, you start to develop this little area where price comes and has to make decisions just based on your trend lines, okay? And all you did was connect your swing lows, 1, and it's okay if they don't touch, 2, 3, but you want to make sure to have at least 2 points, okay? We want to make sure we have 2 points. Okay, so same thing with the swing highs. And mind you, this is on a daily time frame, so we come down a little bit more, we have a little bit more action. And if you want to be exact, you can take a trend line, go from here to here, and you could have been on the 4-hour time frame and said, when price breaks my trend line and goes above, I'm gonna take it for a buy, utilizing my nearest stop loss. And you want to utilize your nearest swing low and take it to your next level. If we was looking at this, in this case, it would have been from 33,000 to 40,000. And this is just us back testing and training, guys. So I want you to just kind of get used to kind of setting up trend lines. If you like, once you guys get through this video, drop your first trend line in your Discord, and with that, let's see how the community responds. Let's see if you did right, and we want to make sure like we're just looking out for one another, right? So from here, once it broke above, you'd have been good to go to take it for up to the next level, which was 41,000, or at the time it would have been 40,000. But it clearly broke to that, and you would have just been riding away for a minute. You had some pullbacks along the way and things like that, but you ultimately had an uptrend. So if you notice, you still have point to point. And I'm gonna delete this trend line for now, and we're going to show you that if you had your trend line from here, you could have been here and watched it go up. It got here, started stuttering, and then broke off again. You want to realign You might be thinking you finna get sales. It sells off a bit, but it comes back if you realign. And if you're using trend lines, guys, you're constantly assessing like where things are. Okay. But in a nutshell, trend lines just give you a actual direction. So if you notice you was down, you broke up. So you do want to be aware of just what time frame that you use them on, because you don't want to get stuck. Because what's a downtrend on the 4-hour, let's see. A downtrend on the 4-hour is just a correction or pullback on the daily. So you just want to be aware, because if you drop down to the 15-minute, it's just, that's too much information. Like, you'll be in this all day. Bow, 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 bow. But you can start noticing how you can maybe, if you've been paying attention to the video, just identifying the trend. And if you know, these would have been points you could enter on. Sell, sell, sell. It didn't break and close above sell. It broke and closed above exit. Okay? So, Kev, you said intro to Fibs too. So now that we have this channel set up, guys, I'm gonna go back to the daily. That way we don't get too confused. Now, with Fibs, guys, I generally use mine on the daily as well, because I like strong trend lines. So you use your trend and you bring it down. You always have your magical buy zone at a support or resistance level within the 0.15 or 382 level. So with Fibs, it's 100% subjective, but some basic rules to it is just some basic understanding. If you think of anything that goes halfway in one direction and halfway in another direction, if you are 50% or halfway, you're not up, you're not down. But let's say if you cross that 50% and you're 60% in one direction, so essentially you're 618, you're 61% in this direction, then we're gonna think that more likely that we're gonna continue to go in this direction. So what this tells us is that when this impulse broke this trend and started coming down halfway, would this move continue in a downtrend? Do you think this move would continue in a downtrend if it doesn't complete halfway of its impulse? No. So from there, you would say, okay, well, where could I get in, or where would be a good space for me to get in? That is the subjective part. Some people choose the 382 level and they only trade the 382, and they're extremely patient with trading the 382. Some people trade the 0.5 when they're looking for their buys back up or for their continuations. Now, if we notice in this particular scenario, it's actually in a 886 zone, which is actually seller's pressure. And I'm gonna turn this one blue for buyers I'm gonna leave this one red for sellers. So price could go either way. And if you really notice what you have here, we're gonna delete this. Look at that. Support and resistance. Look at that. Okay. And so like, this is the original move. So no, it didn't complete this move. And sometimes you just gotta sit and draw it out, guys. And what this is just your Elliott impulse wave tool, but it just helps you see the market. However, and you can change this to whatever color you like, so you can just see it and stuff. But I'm hoping that we get just a drop, and that would be from 58,000 to 51,000. Be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And today is Thursday, 6:33. April Fools. We did drop. We are live. But other than that, guys, this is your trend. That is your fib. That is a buy setup. Let's see. Do we have any sell setups? Well, yeah, I do on a lower time frame. So look, I'm gonna come down to a lower time frame and just show you what it would look like. So boom, check. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. What all I did was go from my swing low. Hold on. Swing low to you swing high. Boom. So if you notice 786, 886, still right here. 0.5 level is right here. And if you know, it held and then it broke, but it didn't break below the 382. And then we came back above. So we want to see what happens at this 386 level, which is actually 60,000. I'm gonna set it at 60,000. I'm not gonna use the same one I have. And we're just gonna change the coordinates to 60,000. All right. Ooh. Moving too fast. And we just wait, because I do think it may just go up there, give it a little love tap, and then just drop all the way out. Other than that, guys, that is your trend lines and fibs. And if you notice, when you use these items, guys, they do help you set up support and resistance on your lower time frames. So even if you go down to like your 15-minute, if you notice you're just in a range right now, and you could even watch this, because what happens is if it breaks out to the downside, you could hit the floor. And if you just come way down here, you're gonna be going for some days, or you might, excuse me. And that'll be a nice little trade. So from there, you'll be like short. because price has been struggling to hold above here anyway. So from there, you just be chilling and just wait. Other than that, guys, man, that's a lot of pips. That's some bands. That'll change your life right there. All you need is a 0.1 and smile. Other than that, I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. My name is Kevin Valentine. That was Trend Lines and Fibs. Good night.